So a fully automatic plasma shotgun in a space, I guess, combat game sounds really badass, right? In theory, right? Running around popping shots off as those plasma waves pass through enemies and kind of disintegrate them. That's the image I had when I pictured the new Catchmoon Primary Shotgun. And before you spend reputation in any game to build some of these items, you're going to want to know whether they're going to be worth it in the long run, if it's going to be worth using those resources, using that reputation before, I guess, you spend time building this one item in case a different item will be the better option. So that's what I was hoping for, a nice new shotgun, and to some degree it's what we got, just a much weaker version of what I was hoping for. Look, I'm a shotgun guy, Stun Wraith and Kuva Brak are my go-to weapons, so the idea of adding another shotgun to my go-to list excited me. But you guys warned me after my Tomb Finger video not to get my hopes up, and even though you said potato, don't do it, I still got my bloody hopes up. And you were right, okay, I'll hold my hand up and say yes, I should have listened to the YouTube comments for once. The Catchmoon Primary Shotgun built for pure crit is a letdown, unless maybe you have the perfect riven to bump up your crit stats even more than you can once you build it. This is the build combination that I used for my Catchmoon Primary. The Catchmoon Chamber, the Tremor Grip and the Splat Loader. 35% crit chance, 2.3 times crit multiplier, 11 shots before having to reload, and a 12 meter damage fall off up to 24 meters where you will be dealing significantly less damage. So it is a really close range weapon, like whites of their eyes close range. That's where you need to be. Now maybe building it for status might have been the better option, but I honestly couldn't put myself through that pain of having to put multiple forma on it again. But I've done everything in this video to amplify the damage of this weapon even further than it could be just with mods. I don't have a Riven, I've modded it for crit, and I've also used my Sentinel as a Vigilante modded stat stick. I've got Arcane Rage and Arcane Avenger to increase my damage output. I tried using Wisp to increase my fire rate for more DPS in some of the tests, and it just takes way longer to kill enemies than the Rattleguts Primary or the Tomb Finger Primary, which bloody sucks. So right now those are the much better option if you are looking for a kit gun to actually build as a primary weapon. And on top of using the stat stick and boosting the damage via arcanes, I've also gone and stuck 7 bloody forma on it, just so I could max it out completely while still allowing me the choice of modding for viral or corrosive by not formatting in a D polarity, because once you put that D polarity in, it's going to give you a little bit of a restriction as to using pure status mods and not just the dual stat ones. So 7 forma and a lot of standing and resources used to test this out, just to let you know something that you've already told me, that it's not feckin' worth it. So yes, it's not feckin' worth it. This is my build for the footage. Crit mods, hunter munitions, mod for whatever element of choice that you want, whether it's corrosive, viral, magnetic, depending on whatever enemy class I guess you're going up against. You know the score, it's not your first time modding. If you've built a Catchmoon Primary different to what mine is, then let me know in the comment section. How is it? Have you gone for status or crit? Have you got a better fire rate, a larger magazine? Have you got a go-to Riven, a bit of a killer Riven for it? And if you do, then how better is the weapon with that Riven? Like the video or don't, subscribe, and more importantly, as always, thanks very much for watching.